It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Friday morning, November 18th, 2016. Got good morning to you all on this lovely Friday morning, November 18th, 2016. Here are your news headlines here. Top straight at 7:30 a.m. on this Friday morning is in Norton where shots were fired at the police as a man barricaded himself in a home near the Taunton line and held police at bay for several hours late Thursday night and Friday morning. A mother and young child has been known at 106 John Scott Boulevard and were able to get out, and a regional SWAT team had responded. A police negotiator was finally able to persuade a male with 42 surrendering and was taken to Sturdy Memorial Hospital in Ann Arbor for evaluation. Melt faces a long list of charges including attempted murder of police. Jared Kushner, President-elect Donald J. Trump's son-in-law, tests legal path to the White House job. Members of the news media credited lobby of Trump town in New York on Thursday as Donald Trump after fits and starts focus on foreign policy. A former spokesman for a major super PAC back in Donald Trump said on Wednesday that the mass internment of Japanese Americans during World War II was a president for the president-elect's plan to create a registry for immigrants from Muslim. President-elect Donald Trump plans to meet this weekend with the former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney and fierce critic during the campaign to discuss the transition operation and the potential roles of Secretary of State closer to transition. Philippine dictator Marcos paraded our rooms. Ceremony amid protest. President-elect Donald Trump took to the Thursday night state of Ford Motor Company Executive Chairman William Ford Jr. called the city company would not move production from the Lincoln and Casey from the Louisville assembly plant to Mexico. Chinese Foreign Minister Fumio Kishida leaves after the meeting with Peru and Foreign Minister Ricardo Luna Mendoza as Pacific Rim leaders to debate future of the trade post-Trump. Iraqi children dump Islamic State political violence. Obama meets with the European leaders of Berlin. Malaysia braces for more anti-government protests. Carl Conyers' youngest son of Representative John Conyers, Democrat of Michigan, is reported missing this week, Manifest State. Houston Police Department reported. It doesn't matter where you'll get your weather forecast, as news outlets will vastly improve your weather forecast. Parts of the Southern University campus in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, were reporting last night after man was shot near the library, Baton Rouge. Base WBRC News 2 reported on Thursday night. After winning the position of the Senate Minority Leader, Senator Chuck Schumer of New York slipped into the highway office at the Capitol on Wednesday to share the news with his parents and daughter. Tete, Mozambique, exploded a fuel tanker truck in the Tete province. Mozambique killed at least 73 people and injured 110 others, a said. Quasar, Syria. Hezbollah showed off the U.S. military tent in a parade where some of them were stolen from Lebanon, but U.S. military officials say that is wrong. Dubai, United Arab Emirates. A British woman who told the police advised she was gang raped by two men arrested at her, had her passport taken away, and is second in the country under trial. Flint, Michigan. The state of Michigan is filing a court order to deliver water to Flint residents who had a clean tap water in 2 years because it's too hard. Yellowstone National Park. A man who fell in and went on hard exposed in Yellowstone National Park laid his off after felon and officials say he reported an incident. Pittsfield, Mass. A masked man charged with sexual assault on a 5 years ago. Volkswagen to cut 30,000 jobs at VW ban by 2020. Dollar charge of the 14-year high and bonds in the full swing. Los Angeles, German automaker Volkswagen AG used the president of Los Angeles Auto Show to pitch this case of the relevant player in the auto industry, which bringing on gains that it hopes to make it to key U.S. And Bloomberg ended its daily politics show. Edmonton, Alberta, the central component of economic hardship or which Canadian province of Alberta is lack of diversification of provincial leaders said. Denver, a late-term decision from the Obama administration to decide on some car where oil and gas reserves grew fire from the industry circled about it. To the butt face. Savagery, Norway. Total production of oil and natural gas last month from the winter reservoirs was about 30% higher than September, the government said Friday. Alright, looking at the stocks now, up 35 with 68 points at 89.03 bid 82, SP5 up 10 with 18 points at 2,187.12, and Nasdaq at 39 and 39 points at 5,333.97. Nearly 21 million Americans were directly affected by drug and alcohol addiction last year, roughly the same amount of Americans who had diabetes, according to Newport from the U.S. Surgeon General Vivek Murphy and addiction. Chinese spacecraft recovery team works around the Shenzhen 11 capital and on Friday after Shenzhen in Inner Mongolia. If you American Mount Crowco, the American climate talks may not deliver a substantial boost to the international fund to help poor cow. Trees cope with the worsening floods, drought, storms, and rising seas brought by climate change. A 14-year-old girl wanted her body to be preserved in the case she could be cured in the future. Won a historic legal fight shortly before her death. A Minnesota mom filed a lawsuit Wednesday against the 17-year-old transgender daughter, along with county health boards, a school district and local health care nonprofit. ATM means she's not just a social cast. They're also a way of science and understanding what microbes and environment on people's fingers such as mold from sugary food. Alright, looking at some New England Insular report. In Wilmington, Massachusetts, at 103 Nichols Street, a neural accident between a car versus a pole. 3 parties were ejected, 1 party ejected. The ejected partner was a female head injury, hip injury. Peter Children's time is 7:35 on this Friday morning, and it's time now for a sports report. Last night, the North Munster's freshman football team defeated the Bellingham Blackhawks 3-8, and the Boston Bruins fall to the Minnesota Wild 1-0. Tonight, the Boston Celtics will be taking on Golden State Warriors. Game time 8 o'clock at the Garden, while the Lancers JV football team will have a game against the Bellingham Blackhawks. The Carolina Panthers got a 23-20 win day this week after that, but the victory was overshadowed by injured star linebacker Luke Choice had to be carted off the field. The New England Patriots had so counted on playing against Watch the first NFL game back home in the Bay Area against the 49ers. Watch Joe Montana late when Brady was a boy. At last of the 17th season, Tom Brady faced the 49ers in a row. On Sunday, Peter Children's time is 7:36 on this Friday morning, and it is time now for Traffic and Transit Report. Baby! Let's say MD where Reliance Prince minus southbound lanes from Mail out to Harvard. Commuter Rail. Fitchburg train 401, 6:30 North Station up in 10-20 minutes. Beyond schedule between West Concord and Wachusett due to slippery rail. Fitchburg train 402, 5:53 from Fitchburg goes up in 10-20 minutes beyond schedule between Silver Hill and North Station. Worcester train 505, 7:15 from South Station up in 5:50 minutes beyond schedule between Back Bay and Worcester due to train traffic. Havel Line train 206 is expected to make a delay between Winchester and North Station due to train making unscheduled stops. Havel train 206, 6:40 and making unscheduled stops at Winchester West Bedford to accommodate passengers. Lowell train 308, 17 and minutes canceled due to mechanical issues. Train 310, 7:40 minutes about to be the next inbound train. Lowell train 304 scheduled today. Train 206 making unscheduled stops at Winchester Center and West Bedford. Lowell train 305, 6:30 outbound part of North Station operating 34 minutes late due to a signal issue and train traffic. Lowell train 306, 6:57 inbound is up to part of Lowell's operate 5:50 minutes beyond schedule due to a signal issue. Middlebury train 008, 7:20 inbound is not departed. Middlebury due to mechanical issue updates to follow. And on a Thursday, I'm looking good. Oh, wait, I was in Bowies of New England on this Friday morning. 95 to stop outside of Bridgeport down to Norwalk, down to Stamford, Mary Parker, westbound of Bridgeport down to Stamford. 84 westbound side is back on Waterbury. 84 westbound side back to Doodoo Town Stretch. 91 is south outside of the Little Slow around Route 95 in New Haven. 91 is north outside of back to Middletown down to downtown Hartford. 91 is south outside back to Winslow to Hartford. 84 westbound side is back to from West Hartford to downtown Hartford, Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side back to 57 to 291 in Springfield. 299 eastbound side of Little Slow around Route 9 in Worcester. 190 southbound side of Little Slow around 290 in Worcester. 190 the northbound side it is backed up around the West Boston Stretch. Eldon, Rowan, Jamestown, and Matt. Northport Bridges are linear. Mountain Bridges southbound side it's a little slow. 95 at the northbound side back to the East Greenwich area at Route 4. And all the way to 295 walk Route 4 to the northbound side back around East Greenwich. 95 at the northbound side it is backed up around 37 and Crescent all the way to Route 195 on Providence. 195 westbound by the St. Guys to downtown Providence. 95 on both ends is back down to downtown Providence. 95 south is back to the way of Nantucket. 146 southbound side by the 1595 downtown Providence. 146 southbound side is back to 14680 Route 99. In Lincoln, 295 minutes northbound side back to Route 12 to Route 14. 24 southbound side is back to Route 79 out in Freetown. 140 southbound side is backed up around the Lakeville stretch. 45 minutes southbound side is back to Route 58 and Carver. 28 on the northbound southbound side Little around the Bond Waterway. And 95 on the northbound side it is backed up just around Route 128 in Kenton. 24 on the northbound side back from 129 and Southern Way Route 128 Kenton. And Route 3 on the northbound side it is backed up from Derby Street Hingman to Braintree Split. Mass back in the eastbound side it is backed up from Route 9 and Fairman all the way at the Natick and Hipperskin from 128 west and all the way at the Dawson Barrett Tolls. Savage Express on the northbound side it is backed up for the Braintree Split all the way at the Dorchester. Savage Express stop and go for Dorchester and Quincy. 128 on the northbound side Wilson Braintree Split hit the base again from Route 1 in Norwood all the way out to Route 20 Waltham. 120 to the south outside is back to Redden on 28 all the way up to Waltham. 93 to the south outside it is backed up from Stodom all the way to the Zenkin Bridge. Route 1 on the south outside is slow from 60 to River all the way up to Boston. And 7 to slow County is looking good. Massbound westbound side back to the airport of Boston to South Boston. Route 280 east outside is back to 16. On to Navigate to Belmont. All the way to Cambridge. Route 2 to the westbound side is a little bit slow around. Route 120 out in Lexington. Route 3 to the southbound side is slow to the Bill Record stretch. And 93 to the southbound side is back around in the through and stretch. 495 on the southbound side is back around 225 westbound and 495 northbound side back to the westbound stretch. Route 2 eastbound side is back around. Route 27 in Acton. 495 is northbound side it is back around Mass back in Westbury and then Hibbex again 495 southbound around 29 in Barber. 7 New Hampshire, 93 on the southbound side it is back to New Hampshire, 93 on the northbound side back around 293 in Manchester, Hampshire. But 89 on the southbound side it is backed up around the Canadian border up in Southern Vermont, and 87 southbound side backed up around Route 11 up in Champlain, New York, and Interstate 87 southbound side Louisville just around Route 7 in Troy, and New York City 3 eastbound side backed around the next 80 stretch. Peter Chell News Lab, 7:41 on this Friday morning, and it's time now for a weather report. 7-day forecast goes like this. For today, Saskatchewan about 60 degrees, at Northwood about 5 to 8 miles an hour. For tonight, Punchbag after 12, otherwise, most schools about 36 degrees under Northwind. For Saturday, Punchbag for 80 was most Saskatchewan about 59 degrees. Calgary will be given the Northeast about 5 miles an hour. For Saturday, at Chichester Bay after 9 p.m. Hatchback at 11 p.m. was most Costco about 40 degrees and Calgary came to 7 5 to 7 miles an hour. After that, just make sure 50%. New Brisbane amounts less than 10 minutes as possible. Sunday, Chichester before 1 p.m. Then a slight Chichester after 3 p.m. Port Saskatchewan about 48 degrees and West Wind 9 11 miles an hour. Gus's 26 miles an hour. Just make sure 40%. Sunday night, a slight Chichester rain showers before 9 p.m. Then a slight Chichester snow showers. Those gusts go at 30 degrees and just make sure 20%. Monday, most Saskatchewan about 41 about 28 degrees and Tuesday. Most Sunday milk is about 44 about 26 degrees, and for Wednesday, most Sundays about 46 degrees. Wednesday night, Church Bay, most Scotts about 32 degrees. Church Bay is 40% for Thanksgiving, and Church Bay, most Scotts have about 51 degrees, and Church Bay is 50%. Currently, not near it's clear skies, and we have a temperature of 39 degrees, humidity of 99%, and that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this number 1869 on Friday morning. I'm Peter Weaver. Good morning, and good morning, and I hope you have a good day.